Oh. Hello, Mr. Hutchinson.
Hello, Mr. Watkins.
So some eagle-eyed people out there would notice that was not Lara in the mole hole.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lara and Chris couldn't make it this evening, so I managed to put that snazzy, seamless video together.
Little intro
of high quality standard, obviously. But yeah, so sorry we couldn't have you, Lara, but hopefully we'll get some Lara action next month on our beautiful live stream. But
yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mums and dads, and anyone else that happened to stumble upon our link, welcome to the Hangout UK Live February edition. So we've got a couple of other apologies to make. We were supposed to have the amazing Simon Wood play this evening, but Simon unfortunately has been felt quite poorly with a migraine today, so unfortunately Simon isn't going to be with us. But Simon, we love you, and we hope that you get better soon, and we will be getting some Simon action in the future. And another person that couldn't make it this evening was going to be one of our first audience members, which was going to be Root from the Netherlands. But Root has been quite poorly of late, and I think it'd be great if everyone just sent him some love and get well cheer. So Root, get well.
Get well, buddy.
But yeah, it's like we've sort of got to know it as the Corona coaster, Hutchie. Isn't it?
Ups and downs, ups and downs.
Yeah, and I'm normally trying and stay quite positive, but this month I've found it all quite difficult.
You're always miserable.
Shut up. No, I do try and be quite cheery, but I've found it quite hard this month. I won't lie, it's been a difficult one, and I know that some other people are finding it difficult. So hopefully this Hangout UK live stream can make you smile for at least the hour and 45, possibly 2.5 hours. It won't be of madness and mayhem we have for you. Might put a smile on your face. But I have been practicing some relaxation techniques of late. Actually, I found this guy on the internet who's really good at sort of focusing you and calming you down. And I thought that I'd share this guru of relaxation with everyone this evening. So, Hatton, are you ready for a bit of Zen? So I'll introduce. I've got a video to play of him here, and then what we'll do is we'll just follow up with what he's saying. So I hope people out there find him as useful as I have during this last month, which has been particularly difficult. So I'll pass you over to my guru.
Hi, today I'm going to be teaching you some breathing techniques to relieve stress. Take a deep breath in, and now. And it makes you feel great. Yeah, I think we should all. I think we should all try a bit of that. I had to cut the end off because he does say a naughty word. But
we're before 9 o'clock, so yeah, good point.
Before 9 o'clock. So let's not hang about anymore. Hey, Hutch, should we move on?
We're getting
we're getting. Well, we'll just quickly say hello to everybody. So we've got Marketa and Leah from Mia. They're here this evening. We've got the awesome Mr. Andi Steil. He's here as well. We've got Astro Pete. He's here to talk about some of his music and instruments. We've also got the amazing Colin, who's here to talk about his HCU and also the amazing clock competition we have. And last but not least, we've got Mr. Daryl from PanAmor, and we're going to have a great tour of his workshop. Where Colin will sit there rubbing his hands together going, he ain't got as many presses as I have. Or does he? That to be found out. So, so Daryl, we'll catch you in a bit. Andy, we'll see you later. Who else we got? Oh, I need to get rid of quickly. Not horribly, but Pete, we'll catch you in a minute. And Colin, we'll see you soon. And we're left with the beautiful Mia. That's Leah and Marketa. Obviously, we would have loved for you guys to both play together, but with what's going on, it's very difficult, which we understand. But we're well chuffed that you're here anyway. So what we're going to do is, unfortunately, ladies, we're going to split you up. But
it's a crime.
I know. But only in the terms of performance. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Leah play a few tunes first. And then we'll follow up with Marketa after that. And excellent. So big love. And we'll see you in a minute, Marketa. And we're just going to
Copy away. Hang on. Seamless. So, Leah, how are you? Are you all right?
I'm doing really good.
Excellent.
So happy to be with you.
Good.
It's great. It's weird because it's like we're all together, but we're not all together. But it is good fun.
We're here and there and there and here and somewhere else.
Yeah. So, Leah, what we're going to do is we're going to let you play your couple of tunes then, and you can audibly entertain everybody. So, everybody here on the live, seamless, the live stream, can we please raise the roof for Leah? Yeah! Woo! Oh, mate, love it. So, Leo, I believe you've got a quick change about to do. You want to move some of your microphones around, ready? Okay, so while you do that, we're going to have a quick chat with Mr. Colin. Should we have a quick chat with Colin? Should we have a quick chat with Colin? Yeah,
Got a Colin?
So, Colin. So I was going to come on seamless. No one's even going to notice this is total seamless. There's probably an easier and quicker way of doing this, but I don't know how to do it. But hey, Colin!
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, mate? You good?
I am good. Yes.
Groovy, excellent. So you're here. Hang on.
Seamless.
Seamless. So you're here with two hats on. You've got a HCU update, which I believe you've already given us a minute ago, which took not long, but that was still good. And then we've got the amazing competition to talk about. So over to you, Mr. F.
Yes, I am here with the HCU update, and the update is that
There is no update.
There is no update. It has been quiet since I last spoke to you guys. Literally nothing has happened. So it's kind of a no news is good news situation.
Okay.
It's kind of another thing too, where we're just kind of waiting to see who's going to move next. So we're just kind of in this holding pattern for the moment. The other good news is that the fundraiser is still going, and we've seen an increase in funds. So thank you to anyone and everyone who's been donating. We still need funds to keep going, but we're super thankful for that. And so kind of for now, everything that's gone on has, from our legal side, has been taking action in the local courts there in Bern. That's kind of where things are on hold, is once things have been filed in those courts, it can take a long time for the courts to even get to them. So, rough estimates are like maybe we'll start to see some stuff happen in the fall. So it could just be that we're in this holding pattern for now. And in general, that's good news. Nothing is progressing. At this point, nothing is being stacked upon what has already happened. So here we are. So the HCU update is no update. A good update, and then other than that, we could still use financial support.
Sure.
And we're
So
still
follow that link. Follow the link. HCU Global.
HCU.global. Also, like if you haven't visited or you're wondering what's going on, you can go there and you can read up on all the previous newsletters that we put out. You can also look at the legal documents. A handful of them have been translated from German to English, if that's helpful to you. And then there's also there's the big legal brief that was distributed in Germany. And if you haven't read that, it's an interesting read. That's where the majority of the funding went, is that our legal team drafted a 76-page document that essentially kind of puts things in order from beginning to current times. So if you were a judge in one of these courts and this came across your desk, one of these cases came across your desk, you would be able to read this 76-page document prior to making any kind of legal decision around the handpan and copyright law. So it's kind of for me, it's one of the coolest things that has come out of this, is this really coherent, in-depth dive on what this is. And so kind of kudos to our legal team from coming into it knowing nothing to being, more or less experts on the topic. So so that's there. You can read that too. But brilliant. That's the update. So
check out the website. Check it out. Right now, moving swiftly on because time is of the essence. Get the link. Did you get the link?
I did,
yeah. So some of you might remember when we did a tour of Colin's workshop, there was a clock on the wall which Colin had made out of one of his handpan shells. It's got
there it is.
There it is there on the wall. He's there. So Colin kindly suggested that he would be happy to manufacture a shell for a clock for one of our beautiful viewers.
Yes.
So we created an interesting and cunning way of creating a winner, and it's to do with time, isn't it, Kelly?
It is to do with time. It is all to do with time. So the competition is going to be quite simple, really. Colin is going to write down a time in the 24-hour clock, an hour, minute, and seconds. And all we want is for people to just message us a time closest to what Colin writes down. So that's what you got to do. You basically just got to write down the time, whatever you may well think it might be in the 24-hour clock, closest to what Colin's written down wins the clock. And not just any clock. This is a clock that Colin is going to work with you to custom make. So you're going to have your own design. He's going to work with you on what you want on it. So this is going to be a proper, genuinely nice clock for your wall. Really unique.
Yeah.
So it's just, go on, Colin. Sorry.
Yeah, I built one for my family over the holidays, and my older daughter helped out. And so that one we put, Foulke family on. For the kids, my kids who are still learning to tell time, we just used numbers versus Roman numerals. We put dimples to kind of indicate the 12 hours. You can choose what color rim you want. So like I said last time, I'm always looking for a reason to make a clock. Give me an excuse, please.
You're also after any excuse to buy a press, I believe, as well.
Well, see, the thing is if I make a clock, then I have to use the presses. So it's just one feeding
just
another.
All works into the other. Yeah, we're feeding into the clock fetish now.
I love it. So,
right,
brilliant.
I'm going to write down a time. Right, it's in this format. We'll do hours, minutes, seconds. So this is what we're looking for, and I'm ready. I am ready to write it down.
Go on, you write that down.
So just to let everyone know, so Colin will write down the time. He's then going to fold that up and put it in his pocket, and we're going to leave the competition open for 1 week. Okay, so that's 1 week for everyone just to message us either via our email address or via private message on Facebook, and the closest to that time that Colin has got wins the clock.
Wins the clock. So you pop that in your pocket and make sure you don't wash that jacket for a month.
Won't have to worry about that. The other thing about the clock is it does chime on the hour, and it chimes a handpan sound.
And this is amazing. It's better.
You can also choose that. It's 10 seconds. And it could even be, we could go as custom as the person could do a 10-second recording of themselves, send it to me, and I put them in their own clock. Come on.
Right? Come on. And that is the prize of all prizes. And I might even enter that myself. 0.
The trouble is that I wouldn't want to hear Rob's voice on a clock every time it chimed.
Yeah.
Why
right.
not? Why not?
I want to ruin you, Rob. It'd be really rude.
I want a clock where it chimes. It's just Rob going, Grace, where's Grace?
No, poor old Gracie, poor old Grace. But Colin, thank you very much for the HCU non-update, and thanks a lot for the prize. And we will be. We'll announce that next month with you here. As usual, hang about for the party if you want. I know that I forgot to include you in the pre-conversation Facebook message chat, so feel free to also leave and send me death threats. But Colin, as always, thank you very much for your support, and we'll catch you on the flip side, buddy.
Yeah,
cheers, mate. All right, love you.
Great.
Right, perfect. Love it. That's a great competition. Like I say, Leah is here now with her secondary positionings. So please, I was going to bring everyone on to give you a cheer. Not Colin, because he's literally, I think he might have gone for a reroute. So guys, please can you raise the roof again for Leah? Hang on.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. So I promised to play one song. It's really funny because it's a composition I wrote in German, and I had to promise Rob and Kelly to play this one song. It's called Wunderschönes Leben, which means beautiful life in English. And it's about the ups and downs in life and how we sometimes feel so much ecstasy and bliss, and then it goes back again. And just how those waves sometimes feel. So this is the song, and it's about all the illusions, at least I always or sometimes feel, having the sensation that what was before was better. And then there was a moment when I realized, no, it's just this moment which is wonderful. So this song is about shattering the illusion and arriving in the moment, in the now, that welcomes us with a warm smile. Wunderschönes Leben, du kommst und gehst in Wellen. Alles, was heute noch so wichtig erscheint, ist morgen nur mehr eine Erinnerung. Mich lernen loszulassen, einzutauchen in den Moment. Mitzuschwimmen im Strudel der Zeit, im Moment, der alles zusammenhält. Manchmal ist es so schwer, gehen zu lassen, was ist lieb gewonnen. Die geteilte Zeit, die Momente, durch die Finger zerronnen. Manchmal ist es so schwer, sich auf Neues einzulassen und all die kostbaren Erinnerungen auch als solche zu belassen. Ich zertrümmere die Illusion, dass das Alte besser war und lass mich ein auf den Moment, der mich lächelnd und mit offenen Armen empfängt. Im Jetzt bin ich da, im Jetzt bin ich da und sing mein Lied für dich und für mich. Wunderschönes Leben, du kommst und gehst in Wellen. Alles, was heute noch so wichtig erscheint, ist morgen nur mehr eine Erinnerung. Ich lerne loszulassen, einzutauchen in den Moment. Mitzuschwimmen im Strudel der Zeit, im Moment. Im Jetzt bin ich da, im Jetzt bin ich da und sing mein Lied für dich und für mich. Thank you so much, dear Hangout team. Such a pleasure to be here with you and to remember the beautiful festivals and the gatherings we had. I really can't wait to see you all again. But until now, I'm gonna be in the now. Yes. Jetzt bin ich da, im Jetzt bin ich da und sing mein Lied, Lied für dich. Okay, too much in the now, so I forgot.
Oh, that was seamless. Pick it up. Love it. Oh, mate, that was amazing. Thank you very much for that. Oh, love it. And Kel's got his little sign. Hang on, let's check. Oh, we've got all signs. Keep your signs up. That's Kel's sign. That's Kel's sign.
My sign.
And Marketa's sign. But mate, big out for Leah. So while we're here, we will move straight on to the second part of Mia, which is Marketa. All right, so excellent. So, guys, we'll catch up with you in a minute. So, after Marketa, we're going to meet. We're going to have listen to some of Pete's music. Then we're going to be with Daryl. Then we're going to finish up with the amazing Mr. Andi. So smooth and seamless. No one noticed. Seamless.
Seamless, as always.
Thank
You're
you.
getting
I'm not
better at
gonna
this,
be
Rob.
able to-
You're
I'm
getting
not
better
gonna
at
be
this.
able to hear you
Do you
guys.
think? Sorry, Marketa.
I'm gonna put away my headphones, so I'm not gonna be able to hear you. So give me a sign, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, a rude one or not a rude one? Do you want to do a rude sign or not a rude sign? I won't do a rude sign. I'll think of the kids. I won't do a rude one. Right, okay.
It's before 9 o'clock. We'll do a normal
So
one.
we'll bring everybody on to give you a cheer, though, Marketa. All right. So please, ladies and gentlemen, can you raise the roof as loudly as proudly as you can for the one and only Marketa?
Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm just really happy that this is happening. It really feels like we are together through a screen, and I've been really missing that. Rob, you were saying that it's been a little bit up and down the past months, and I think everybody has been feeling that. And so I'm going to play a song called All Is Inside, and it's kind of a Corona song where, especially at the beginning, I was really motivated to go inside and rather forget about the fact that my freedom to go outside is limited. Yeah, it's more and more difficult as we are more and more going through this strange times indeed, but I'll keep trying. So this is All Is Inside.
Woo! Yeah! Brilliant! Yeah! Ah, do you know what? Leah, I nearly added you to that then because I thought you would, but I couldn't guarantee whether you would be in time because of your connections. But yeah, that would have been great. But yeah, anyway, that was amazing.
That was beautiful.
Isn't it lovely? Right. So we're going to. Oh, she's trying to listen.
Ah,
Oh, anyway, so
that was amazing. Thank you.
that was amazing. Right. So we're gonna so we're gonna go back to you now, Marketa. Back again. Back again.
Yes. One more.
One more. Woo!
Okay. So I'm gonna play one more song, and it's called "Fragile Are Our Wings." And the idea of that song came when I was coming back home from Germany after we managed to do some concerts and workshops with Leah in summer. And then I was flying back to the UK, and I realized how precious it is that we can move and we can be ourselves and go places and have freedom and fly high, but that it's also very it can go away anytime, and our wings are very fragile. So that's what the song is about. Fragile are our wings.
Whoop, 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 woo! Yeah, yeah,
Hey!
yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Oh no, thank you very much. Did you enjoy yourself?
She can't hear us
She's
yet.
got her earphones. Talk about yourself, guys. Talk about yourselves. There she is. Hey, did you enjoy that?
I loved it.
Oh, no, it's
You
great.
guys were with me here.
Oh,
Great.
that's what we try and get. That's what we try and get, that beautiful vibe. But hopefully, maybe if lockdowns are released and we're given a bit more freedom, that you guys are able to get together, and we'll have you back as a duo, definitely, because that would be absolutely brilliant. But
Definitely, yeah.
please, Hangout UK live stream, give them a big cheer for Mia.
Double Andied.
Double Andied. Yay! Mwah! Look at you all. Right. So, yeah, we're going to quickly say goodbye to you. Daryl, we'll see you in a second, Daryl. Pete, we'll see you in a sec. Leah, thank you very much.
Who's that I spy with my little eye?
Hang on. See you later, Andy. See you in a second, Marketa. Thank you. Please stay around for the party and be in the audience. Love you all. And who's that sitting on a sofa like he's Lord Bloody Muck of...
Looking comfortable. So he's sitting there watching the tenders.
Hey, what's he doing? Oh, be careful. They'll think I see right up your shorts. How are you, mate? You all right?
All good. Yeah, very good.
No, good, mate. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you here.
Good to see you, Lee.
Yeah.
But,
well,
no,
we
cool.
can get out of some of this madness in a few weeks. So,
oh yeah, I hope so, mate.
Do some stuff, but this is kind of bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is a bit crazy. Yeah, definitely. Have you been following Lee's little mantra, doctor person, and breathing in and letting it all out?
Oh yeah, Lee, you might like this. Hang on, see if you can. I'll let you. I'll do it again.
Hi, today I'm going to be teaching you some breathing techniques to relieve stress. Take a deep breath in and out.
Yeah, it's really great.
Right, to me,
we should all be doing it.
Why?
Because it's nice and relaxing. But right, Lee, I'm going to leave you to sit there. All right, cheers for ruining the joke. I'll catch you in a minute. Bloody hell, you can trust him, can't you? Hey, right. So, excellent. So, really briefly, forgot to mention. Colin messaged me and said that he's got his Zenith stuff being launched. So he's launching that at the moment.
Okay.
So he said check out his website, and he's doing some pre-order deals. So definitely check them out. Hopefully we'll get Colin back to reveal some of his secrets and to
yes,
lean up against some of his presses. He's going to wish he never ever showed me those presses, I tell you. He's going to never ever. I tell you what, Daryl, I'm going to tell you this now. Make sure you're careful what you show me. All right. So you might never let it live it down. So
we could probably get a calendar together, to be fair, of Colin and presses, couldn't we?
Colin's presses calendar. This
Colin's
is January's
presses
post.
calendar. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
February. No, I love it. No,
Mark with his clock out as well.
Yeah. So I thought it would be a good time now to have a quick chat with Mr. Pete. So most people will recognise Pete. He's normally the man at Hangout, lurking in the darkness.
Looking at your
You're looking at Uranus in the darkness, up a ladder. But I don't know about you or me, but this man, Pete, has given me some amazing views of the sky at night, not only on his YouTube channel, but also live at Hangout. I had talked to Pete previously about him possibly trying to do some live stargazing with us while we're streaming, but that's I'm a technical genius, but I can't expect everybody to be as technically genius as I am. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Pete on board, and Pete's going to have a little quick chat about his beautiful albums that he's created, because not only he's a pretty talented chap as our Pete. He can play the instruments, he can make the instruments, he can do the songs with the instruments, and pretty much and pretty much an awfully lovely chap who recently sent me a little felt model of a Ginger Viking. I love it. Pete, welcome to Hangout UK Live.
Thank you very much. Good to be here. It's good. Can I just say that I've had one night stargazing in 3 months, and it's really frustrating. So it's just British weather. It's just rubbish. So that's what we're having by. And as soon as I get a good night, I'll get my camera out and I'll come and join you. So
yes, yeah. But Pete, even if you can't join us live, if you film us a little section and then we can show it and you can talk over it. It'd be great. No, definitely. So Pete makes strum sticks and hammer dulcimers, and you've given one away at the raffle, and you've created there we go.
There's one.
There is one. So
possibly one of the most addictive little instruments you'll ever buy. They're amazing. So much fun.
It's terribly addictive. They are crazy, I play it every day.
So are you going to try giving one a bash for us?
Yeah, I'll play one if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
I've got to stand on a couple of toolboxes. Got to stand on. I don't know if you see my head because I'm not tall enough, but I can hear it. That's all you get.
Brilliant.
Do you know what? That was rubbish.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's great. Technical wizardry that is Mr. Watkins. He has gone and removed himself from the feed again, as always. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute, hopefully. Otherwise, it's just you and me, Pete, so we can sit here and chew the fat for the evening, if you like.
Oh, sorry.
He's back again.
Sorry. Good point. Oh, mate, I just crashed in. I assume my boy is probably Flint's probably just right. Thanks for that. He might not die. I don't want to accuse him of anything, but no, that was total rubbish. And I was about to, before I got rudely booted out, was about to give you a round of applause for everybody. So everyone, please, can we give it a massive? So yeah. Anyway, just so anyone knows, totally seamless. No one would have ever have noticed any of those mistakes. So, Pete, what I'd like to do now, if that's all right with you, is because me and Kel have known Pete for a long time, and we love him to bits. Pete actually was a sound man for us for a while at Hangout, and then he decided that he would rather lurk in the bushes at night and look at stars with everyone at Hangout. And actually, I want to share one of my most precious Hangout moments was when I walked past this lady, I'm not going to mention any names, up a ladder looking into the telescope. And, you know, this is a homemade telescope that Pete makes. You can check out his YouTube videos about how he makes these telescopes. They are amazing. It makes you feel like the moon is just literally there to touch. And this lady's there going, yeah. That's a TV screen at the end of that. And Pete's like, no, seriously, it's shining off a big lens and it's coming. No, you're taking the mickey out of me. This is a big hoax. Where's the cameras? You're showing a TV in the bottom of that. But yeah, it was a cracker. So Pete, what I'd like to do, if it's all right with you, is your album, Astro Rambler album.
I say the Andi Styles on that.
Huh? It has got Andi Styles on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which track is he on?
On Eclipse.
Which one is he on? Eclipse. Which track number is that? Do we know?
That is track. It's track 5.
Track 5. Okay, what I'll do then? How about this? In beautiful perfectness, should we play it? Should we just let everyone who votes we play it? Put your hand up. Right. So what we'll do is we'll play that.
That was a unanimous vote then, wasn't it?
And I'll be honest with you, this bit here is going to be totally and utterly seamless because I don't think anybody would even notice that I'm doing this. And right, so that's that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. So, guys, we're just going to play this tune. Chill out and listen to this tune, guys. Honestly, it's, you know, Pete's just a beautiful person, and like everybody who's been on Hangout, check his stuff out. It's definitely worth a listen to. It's brilliant. So I'm going to play this. So enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Okay. Seamless. I think I've just been told there's no sound. Is there no sound, Hutch?
No sound. No sound coming through. And there is no sound. Your seamless attempts to play something amazing.
I don't know what happened.
Thwarted by technology once again. But...
Pete, I don't understand that. I could hear it. I can hear it perfectly. Oh, Pete.
And what would you do to rate it, Rob, as you were the only one that heard it?
I would say it was great.
Amazing.
It was amazing. So, do you know what? I am gutted. I don't care whether it takes a bit more time. I'm going to try and do it again. Because I think it's worth doing.
Try again.
Hang on.
If at first you don't succeed.
Okay. And I won't mute you this time. Talk amongst yourselves.
We'll talk
amongst yourselves. I've got to click share audio. Okay. Right. Apologise. Do you know what? Can everyone just pretend this last 5 minutes didn't happen? Okay. The last 5 minutes didn't happen. If we could just do a rewind. Okay, so cool, Pete. I think you're great, and I'm going to just play your tune. No one even noticed that this didn't
Track
even happen
5
in the first
Eclipse with Andi Steil, guest.
Yeah, track 5 Eclipse, Van Style guest, and can you hear that, Haji? Right, perfect.
Seamless.
Total seamlessness. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, totally and utterly seamless. You know, do you know what? If I'm going to be honest, if I was, if I was a worldwide performer, musician type, you know, someone like Sting, I would definitely want someone like me to manage their album release. Yeah. You know, because I think I'd do a great job. So, you know, anyone out there that wants anyone to organise their latest album release, you know, don't hang about. Give me an email.
Hang on. I've got Sting on the phone.
Perfect. But Pete, no, seriously, mate. Your album's really great. Thank you for sending it to me. And dude, love you lots. And hover around. Please still be here. And yeah, I hope I didn't damage your future career. It was my wife. By the way, it was my wife that flagged up. Go on.
That's all right. Anyone that buys an instrument gets the CD. So win-win.
Win-win. There we go.
Do the instrument. Do it. I'd like to give credit to my beautiful wife who appeared at the door, banging on the door while I'm dancing, because I can hear you in my ears, because I could hear it, and I'm dancing like this. And I look at Karen, and she goes, "We can't hear it," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I don't think anyone else noticed. Not entirely sure, but no. Thank you very much, though, Pete. Love you lots, dude. And give a warm live hangout clap to Mr. Pete. See you in a second, everybody. See you in a second, Leah. See you in a second, Marketa. See you in a second, Andi. Love you. He's got a sign. Oh, love him to bits. Oh, little cutie face. And cheers to the upward short movement, Lee. Loving the look at that. Beastie socks. Right. Mr. Daryl, how are you, my man?
Hi, thanks for having me. I don't know where to look because I'm looking at the screen over here so I can actually see what's going on. But as you know, I had some difficulties with the old technology. So it's recording from there, but I'm looking here. So
No, mate. Don't you worry about it, because I've been watching you disappear, come back, disappear in the green room, come back, disappear, and and every time you go, I go, oh my god, don't worry, don't panic, and you appear. And you go, and you appear. But, you know, don't worry about what I'm feeling. Don't worry about my emotions. Don't worry about me. Don't think about my Rob.
Alright, today I'm going to be teaching you some breathing techniques to relieve stress. Take a deep breath in, and now.
There you go. Perfect. But Daryl, how are you, my man?
Yeah, I'm really good, actually. Thank you. Yeah, really. It's really busy. Like, it's been a really odd time for most people, understandably. Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel really blessed that everything's just kind of carried on for us, and we've just got a new house in the countryside, so we're kind of like stowed away in a little slice of heaven, and I've just been working, so it really hasn't affected us too much. But you know, we're just really lucky in that sense, and
yeah,
good.
Yeah, good on you, buddy. Good on you,
so
buddy. So
everyone's fucking lockdown are buying instruments, then, are they?
Well, apparently so.
Good. Well, as long as it's keeping them happy, they're making sweet music.
Absolutely.
I'm not. I'm spending all my time. I'm spending all my time. I hang mine on the wall and I throw hammers at them.
And every time
I hit them, I go, hang out 1, handpan nil. No, I'm joking. I don't do that at all. But no. So Daryl, mate, you are a homegrown handpan maker. You are a UK-based handpan builder.
I am indeed. Yeah.
Groovy.
Started in a pigsty in Totnes.
Yeah.
And they're in West Country.
They're in West Country. But no, it's great. And mate, known you a few years. You've been to hang out a few times. You've created a little kind of sort of stally area, and it's been great to see you grow. It's been you know, from having an email from you going, yeah, well, we're thinking about making handpans, I'm not really sure, and then to basically see you at Hangout and flourish and grow, and yeah, brilliant, mate. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey.
You've got a little sneaky video you've prepared that we're going to talk through. I've looked through it, love it. Yeah, great little setup. And
amazing little thing, really. Yeah.
If I'm sounding like I'm being vague, I'm just trying to style out the fact that I'm just trying to cue you. Trying to cue your video. The thing is that the software we use upgraded recently, and they said that we could upload videos, and I said to Daryl, yeah, we can upload videos, it's all going to be great, it's going to be seamless and excellent. I just failed to mention that it needed to be a certain file, and so we've had to go back to the YouTube thing, but you know, that's good. And I know that the file I've got is of a higher quality, because the videos of higher quality, so we are determined to what YouTube send us. So
is it going to
unless you got anything, I'm definitely going to have the audio. I've clocked onto that one. Don't worry about it, there. I'm a pro, mate. I'm a pro.
I can see.
I only miss out the audio on things 3 or 4 times. You know, it's very hard.
Literally.
Well, you know, of course I am. I've only got 10 individual streams all coming into one thing to deal with. You know, nothing too complicated.
I don't know what. I literally cannot say anything because I couldn't even get a camera to work earlier. So.
Well, I'm struggling at the moment to even figure out where I am. No, honestly, right. So I've got the video here. So Darren, what we're going to do then, mate, is we will play the video, and then you can talk us through anything you want, and anything of any commodal value, we will definitely pick up and use it against you for the near future.
Oh.
So. Here we go. So this is a tour of your workshop.
Yeah. Could you pause it there for me?
Oh shit! Already? Okay, go.
Okay, so this is kind of where it begun. So this pan that you can see in the middle, this actually was gifted to me by the one and only Mr. Mark Wilson from Panstream. Now, I had but my first ever instrument was like a really bad quality instrument that I paid way too much money for from Colombia. I had it for a month and then it broke. It fell off the back of my bike. Me and my wife and kid, we'd been traveling around Cornwall for like 14 days on our bikes, like with this thing on the back and everything else. And we'd managed the whole time to not break it. And then as soon as we get back into Totnes, we're getting some shopping done. The bike topples over and the shells pop apart. So I was gutted. But I was put in touch with Mark, and I went down to see him and asked him if he could fix it. And I left it with him. He said he'd see what he could do. And then when I came to pick it back up, in that time, I'd kind of had this, this couple of weeks of flirting with the idea of making it myself. So I got some rings made up, and I'd got myself a barrel and some, at that point I was using dumbbells to kind of stretch the material. But I told Mark that I'd got some rings made, and he was like, okay, 1 minute. He walked out of the room, and bear in mind, I'd never met him before, apart from dropping my pan off. And I didn't know what was going to happen when he came back in, and he came in with a top shot, and he said, I can't teach you how to make them, I can't teach you how to tune, but you can have this, to get inspiration from, and just try and kind of figure it out. And that was like amazing for me, because it's one of those moments where if it was the wrong person, he could have felt like I was stepping on his toes, and he could have been like, okay, here's your pan back, that's however much, and on your way. But he didn't. He built me up and encouraged me to do it, and I'm forever grateful for that, to him for that. And he's become a really good friend of mine over the years. We've collaborated, we've shared the hydroformer and made material together and everything. So I see him often. So big shout out to Mark.
It's not what he says about you, mate.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I like that. That's the part of the relationship.
Daryl, what year was that? What year was that you?
Oh God, it was about 6 years ago. I would look on Instagram, but I can't because I'm.
We ain't got time for you to look on Instagram, mate. We ain't got time for that. I'm running a slick oiled machine here, mate.
Yeah.
So,
time is of the essence. Yeah.
Time is of the essence. So on that, I'm going to click play.
Cool. So yeah, this is the entrance into the workshop. I've just random experiments. Some of these pans are completely viable. If somebody walked in and said, I want that, it's only, it's still, some of them are tuned ready to glue, but I actually quite like the look of them up on the wall. And there's this one here. As most people that know our instruments, we spend a lot of time putting really beautiful artwork on them. And I kind of thought, Hey,
hang on. Pan dog.
Hang on. So
yeah.
I'm
going to pause it.
This is
next time I see him.
So this is our showroom where we have instruments. People can come and visit and play them and try them out before they buy. And so we just thought we'd create a nice space here. Now these instruments that you can see right in front of you, I apologize if you could just pause it there for 1 second.
On it, mate. I'm on it.
You're doing good.
I'm doing good.
So I apologize for the quality. It was a bit better, I guess, if we were streaming it from the other thing, but it's kind of a little bit blurry, but it's all right. The instruments that you can see in front of you on the left, the one in the middle, the one on the left, and the one on the right. This is quite exciting, actually, and I'll come back to this and explain a little bit more about it a little bit later on. But these instruments are made out of brand new material that I produced myself here in house. It's not hydroformed, it's deep drawn. So, a really exciting announcement that I've got, which I will explain more about later, is that we are now deep drawing in house at our PanAmor workshop. So these instruments are made out of stainless. I will have a little tap on it in a second. I'm not sure what the audio is going to be like because it sounds like it's probably being kind of condensed. So apologies about that, but.
Cool.
Are you playing it? Are you playing it?
Yeah, I just have a little tap.
Yeah, I won't worry about it, mate. It'll be shit anyway.
Obviously. What do you expect?
What? What do you expect from me? Come on. What do you expect from me now? No, mate.
No, to be fair, my handpan playing's got worse, actually, over the years of building.
Oh, shut up. Right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm about as technically skilled as you, Kelly, as well. So this is an F2 Pygmy, goes F2 to F3. So,
and this is out of your new. Is this with your new material? Was it?
This is our material that we produce here in house.
Sorry, that was Fortnite. Wow, sound quality is good,
Yeah, if people are listening on a phone, they're probably not going to hear the F2 so much. But And there's just a real amazing quality about this stainless that we're using at the moment that we're deep drawing. And this is a D Celtic maybe. No, it's not. It's a C sharp Mystic, I think. But yeah, so
that's lovely.
Yeah, with this particular material, it's nice because, you know, stainless has that classic really airy, sustained sound, but you can get quite a mix in the middle between, you know, nitrided and stainless. This is a fully nitrided instrument. This is an F. This is an F sub-I. So it's an F, an F sub-I, so F major, F2, but it's on nitrided, and not many people seem to want to take the plunge with making F2 pans on nitrided. And actually, if you work it in a particular way, you can actually make a really nice instrument with the nitrided material if you're going low.
Yeah, you're a bit of an F, you like an F, didn't you, Kel? You're a bit of an F junkie.
Yeah. I've been working on them quite a lot this last year. I've got lots of different experimental scales with F2. And so yeah, it's cool. So yeah, this is the little.
Hey, there's a dog. There's a dog.
There's the pooch. And so sneak peek of the workshop, but that'll come in a little bit. This is the office / bedroom. I often work late at the workshop, and because the workshop's not near my house, you know, I'll occasionally sleep over at the workshop. So I recommend it to any handpan makers out there that the workshop isn't at home. There's a resident snails.
Hey, nice snail.
Yeah.
They're in that tub at the moment because it's a bit warmer. Yeah, I recommend to any handpan builder that, you know, their workshop's not at home, put a bed in your workshop because you never know when you might need to have a little lay down.
There's a dog.
There she is. Oh, I forgot to say I've got a 3D printer on the bench there as well, which helps me kind of, you know, test out any prototype dimple molds and these kind of things. Yeah. They're not great. They hold out long enough to know what you can get from it, and then just obviously you have it made up by a proper metal.
Yeah, be the shed of dreams.
There's the shed of We've got. I don't know if you can see with the quality on there, but there's a little goblin head at the top with his fingers in his ears. But yeah, so most people that know me know I like to skateboard. So, you know, it wasn't right if I didn't put a little half pipe in my workshop. So
yeah, baby, love it.
Yeah, this is another area where this is what when I want to be artistically creative and try out new designs, I will kind of store them up here, so it's kind of like a go-to place to go and pick one off the wall, or, you know, show potential customers what nice designs we've got. Hopefully the quality will pick up the designs when I start showing these in a second.
So they're all your own designs, are they, that go on the top of the pans?
Yeah. Apart from, there's a couple that my good friend Ollie from 1000 Errors, he actually did that one. You can't see very well there. And that one, again, the quality seems to have been a little bit crunched. But yeah, we had done a collaboration with Ollie, and he does amazing geometric artwork and laser engraving and laser cutting out of wood and stuff. That's one of my designs.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's great to be able to collaborate with artists and put their work on it. That's another one of mine. That was like a bit of a crazy.
Yeah.
Odd. I don't know where that came from. That's a 1000 Errors design as well, actually. That's made out of 1.5 millimeter nitrided, and it's just an absolute monster. It's like the weight of a full handpan put together, just one shell.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just kind of like, here's a nice collection of shells that, you know, if you know, a customer gets in touch and they want to know what, you know, higher end ones we've got with like really cool artwork. But I like to experiment. I've got set artwork that I put on pans for my distributor and these kind of things, but I like to be creative. So this is usually where, you know, the creative pieces will find themselves until they find a home.
Nice. Artwork on artwork, it's great.
Yeah,
artwork on artwork.
I figured, because there's a debate. A lot of people say it's about, sound's the most important. It absolutely is. It is the most important. But I figured, if I can make them look as beautiful as they sound, then why the hell wouldn't I do that?
Yeah, too right, absolutely.
And so I'm prepared to put in the work to do that, and I absolutely love it. And it
just makes them all so unique.
Exactly.
You know more when you see one because they've got these great designs on the top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this is where the magic happens with me and my little man Bodhi. He's become, he's clearly a natural drummer. He's turning 8 now, and he's just absolutely loves it. So we have his drum lessons here. We have jams.
Fantastic.
And I'm hoping when the Corona stuff kind of nonsense calms down, I can have jams with friends and just make some noise. Really. Here's where the magic
Shed of Dreams.
Shed of Dreams. This is where I tune. So I've soundproofed it, so it kind of blocks out because we've got a garage next door, and it's quite noisy when the guys are forming downstairs. So I want to be able to hear what I'm doing tuning wise, and I want to minimize the noise getting out to everybody else as well.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, it's nice. It's hot in the summer.
I bet
warm
it
in the
is.
winter. So I just shut the door and set the heater on, and I'm in my boxer shorts. So
hey, love it. Hey, you got another dog. Hey, that's you got 4 of the same dog.
Yeah. I think there's 6. In total.
Nice didgeridoo.
Yeah, so that's all of the nonsense out of the way. Little kitchen there.
Loving the kitchen.
Lovely.
Yeah, and so through here is the main workshop space. In the middle here is where we do all our packing and everything. And over behind that white sheet is a big secret, which I'm going to tell you about shortly. Well, I'm going to tell you what the functionality is, but there's a lot of it I can't tell you about.
Oh, come on.
So typically what you can see there on the racks is typically what goes out, each week. So we work really closely with an amazing distribution company called Hatton, and the main guy there, Michael. I've got an amazing relationship with him, and he's just absolutely awesome. And so we partnered up a couple of years ago, and basically my thinking. I'll just pause it there for a second, actually.
Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, I got too engrossed with watching it then. Sorry.
That's all right. If you could go back a little bit, and I'll just finish what I was saying about the distributor. That's all right. We'll find it again from there, I'm sure. So yeah, a lot of people know I work with a distribution company called Hatton, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made because I really think there's something really nice about being able to go into a music shop and try an instrument. And, when I was younger, there we go, pause it there. Okay, cool. I'll come to that in a second. There's just something that I think is quite nostalgic about going into a music shop and playing an instrument. Like when I was younger and I was really into drumming, I'd go into a drum shop and I'd play on the drums or I'd play on the guitars. And there seems to be in the handpan world, and there's, it's not right or it's not wrong, but there's this thing in the handpan world where people tend to not want instruments to be sold in shops, and I'm not sure why. I think obviously there's a lot of stuff coming over from China which makes its way into the shops because people make it quite hard to get hold of them wholesale and these kind of things. But I want them to be a musical instrument. I want them to be out there. I want them to be accessible by people. And so I really, really wanted to do this with working with Hatton so that my instruments are going into music shops, little nice music shops all over the world. And people can walk in off the street that might never have heard of them and be like, wow, what is this? And and that's what I wanted. It's a very different way of doing business in many respects, but it's great. I'm working harder than I've ever worked before, and we will ship at least 30 out a month to them guys, and then I've got customs and stuff like that. So we've at the workshop we've had to really streamline and get our production really tight. And so the quality stays just as good, but we can still get them out in that kind of quantity, and we're doing a really good job of that. So, but yeah, big shouts out to Michael. You're a legend, and I absolutely love working with you. So,
would he mind if I called him? Would he mind if I called him Big Mike?
Big Mike.
I'm sure. I think he's watching
Biggie
it,
Mike.
So.
I go yo, Biggie Mike. No, yeah.
Or just Legend Mike. Mike the Legend.
The Legend. What you call him? The Ledge.
He is a legend. He can let you know in the
No,
comments.
do you know
if he's
what?
watching.
I love that. I really love that ethos, and you know, I reckon that you should have a little chat with Colin, because I think you'd be surprised that you know that there's a similar vein between what you've just said and what he said to us in the past. But anyway, carry on as you were, my sir.
Yeah. So this one here is just about to make its way to LA. One day I got a phone call. I was asleep. You know, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Go
sorry.
down. Go back.
We were looking at it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
Anyway, so this
That's
instrument
cool.
here. Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
This instrument
That's
here,
right.
I got a phone call one day. I was feeling really rough, like not very well, and I had a snooze in the day. Woke up and I saw the missed call from America on my phone. I was really confused, and then I opened up the voicemail, and there was a dude from some talent agency in America from New York that called me. So I rang them back, and the guy was like, "Oh, we've got a celebrity client that found one of your instruments, is interested in doing some kind of co-op with you." And then he told me it was Dominic Monaghan, which is Merry from Lord of the Rings, one of the hobbits, and it was in Lost and stuff. And so I ended up a week later on a conference call with him, and we discussed what he kind of wanted, and he showed all these are like the kind of animals that he's really obsessed by, like spirit animals and these kind of things. We've got a mantis on there, and nautilus, and a hummingbird, and these kind of things. So
Hummingbird looks wicked, didn't it?
Yeah, you can't actually see the detail in it, but there's actually a lot of really cool, trippy kind of details in all of the animals. But I just wanted to stop you on that one. Right, you can carry on, my friend.
Excellent.
Cool.
And this is kind of, I'd say that's probably a couple of weeks. These will be built over the next couple of weeks. These are what were prepared last week, and these will be going out of the door within the next 2 weeks. This one is actually a top for the drummer from Tool, Danny Carey. From the rock band Tool, which I'm super excited about, because they're one of my all-time favorite bands. They're amazing. This is my pride and joy in the workshop. This is responsible for a lot of my color trickery. Right. This thing is an obscure robotic kind of wheel changer, and that's my mate. He's
mate, I'm going to pause it on that. Now that, my man, why did you not just go straight to this?
Yeah.
So who's that then? Who's that?
That's the resident artist.
Perfect.
He's the art director of PanAmor now.
And what's his name?
Fred.
Fred. Can we call him Big Daddy Fred?
You call him Big Daddy. I call him Big Daddy all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah. At night time.
I don't know. I thought Big Daddy because of the hat. The hat just made me feel Big Daddy. Big Daddy. But anyway, mate, I'm going to move on before I become emotionally attached to Big Daddy here.
This is my press.
Hey, hang on. Let me see if he's here. He might not be, because he might be with his.
Colin has to leave. He had to go.
Oh, did he have to go? Oh, did he say he had to go?
Yeah. Sorry for the best, to be fair, because he's probably sneaking in there right now to go and nick that press.
I reckon you're lucky that I didn't pause it on the model and make and the serial number, because he'd have already had that one registered in his press spotting book.
Yeah, well, right. unlike Colin, I do only have one press like that, because I just managed to make it work and do every part of my process. It can be a bit awkward sometimes, because I have like separate mini press that goes in it for pressing like the ding dimples and stuff like that, which I've only ever found the need to have one of those kind of presses. However,
you haven't gone.
There is the thing behind the curtain is the ultimate press that can press shells.
Let's get on.
He might have plenty of presses, but I've got.
Yeah, but you might just be lucky. You're just lucky that you haven't got that addiction that he has, and it is an addiction, and he cannot help it. If he wants more presses, who's going to stand between him? But yeah, nice red shiny press there, man.
Nice red shiny press. The loser machine.
Yeah.
So that's like I'm off again. That's just like a typical couple of weeks order for us through Afritone. And this, if you can pause it there.
Yeah.
So this is an example of the shells that we're actually pressing on our deep draw tool. So this tool, for years and years and years, I've been trying to figure out a problem, problem solve the whole deep pressing issue. If you do it through another company in the UK, you've got 10 to 12 grand setup fees to get your tooling made, and then once you've got it made, you've got to book the tool when you want it to produce shells, and then you've got to pay them per shell as well after that. You never own the tool really, and so it just didn't feel right for some reason. So I've been brainstorming for a couple of years with a really close friend of mine called Zach. He's Leaf Handpan. Amazing guy. We talk on pretty much every single day, and we've been brainstorming for ages. And I just thought, F it, I'm going to go for it. And I threw all the money that I would have thrown at paying a company to build the tooling and everything to have to work in their factory. And I threw all that money at this concept. And it works. And this is the material that we're getting out of it. And it's all produced in-house. To my knowledge, it's the only machine of its kind, certainly in the handpan world, and the way that it actually presses the steel, I've not seen before. Cool. And that's all I can reveal at the moment. I'm not
sneaky.
I'm not able to show you the machine. I've got a big white curtain around it at the moment. So
it's a bit like
you want to keep that out of sight of some other potential handpan makers in the UK, of course, that like to steal.
So you're a bit like Willy Wonka of the handpan world.
Yeah, do you know what? I actually thought about trying to make some kind of prop to go around it to, like when they see the bubblegum machine and these kind of things. I was toying with that, but I didn't have time.
No, love it. Love it. All right.
Right, let's move on.
Toying around with the flat spot at the moment. Trying to work out what size I actually want it. It's working well, but so all of these are the tone-filled press templates that we use for pressing the notes into the shells. So there's the stainless steel rims that we put on the outside of the instruments.
Yeah,
where all the boring grinding happens. Luckily, I've got a really great team that are awesome and they work for me, so they tend to do those kind of jobs nowadays. And I stick.
Quick shout out to the team. Who's in the team?
Awesome.
Who's in the team? Who's in the team? Hang on, I've got to press play. Pause.
It's pause. Okay, cool. So
I have to go between two screens.
Yeah, first of all, massive shout out to Lyndon and Brad, who were, when last time I saw you guys, those guys were working for me. Lyndon's actually now doing his own project called PanKind, which is doing workshops and working with children in schools, which is amazing. And it's so beautiful to see him on that journey. So massive thank you for all his hard work when he worked for us. It was great. And Brad's not with us currently because of the whole Corona thing. And there was just a few complications. And so hopefully he's coming back to us, and so he's not completely left, but to be continued with Brad. Currently, we've got Lucian working for us. He's a really close friend of mine. He's an amazing dude, and also Dan, who also builds handpans, and he just seemed natural. I sold him his first set of rings years ago, and he's kind of local, and it just kind of seemed natural to have him on the team. He's also great at what he does as well.
Brilliant. Well done, guys. Love you.
Yeah.
There's the other dog.
The other dog.
Here's our nitriding rack that we send off to nitriding. We can get about 35 shells in that at a time.
Nice rack.
Nice rack, yeah. And I'm not gonna say I'm super neat and tidy because there's the mystery.
I was gonna say, what a state! How disgusting! No, we're joking.
No, the thing is,
mate, this is
The thing is we build, between 20 and 30 pounds a month. Like we're not. I'm definitely not going to pretend that we're not like very busy and we end up creating a mess because we make a massive mess. Yeah, it's a workshop, isn't it? Yeah, you can see the detail. This was the first prototype detailing design for the pan for Dominic Monaghan. I actually really like it, so I thought I'd stick it up on the wall. His pan's got a little bit more detail to it, but so that one's on its way out to
I love it
him now.
Brilliant.
Oh, look at that. That is great, isn't it? So is that all done with like laser etching?
Yeah, so we've got a laser machine. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have like a laser that covers the whole pan in one go. We just don't have that. Yeah. So we can cover up to about 20 centimeters squared surface.
Yeah.
But what I tend to have to do is kind of do part of the design and rotate it and align it and these kind of things. So, you know, although it's using a laser, it still takes a long time to do, actually. Yeah. Lots of repositioning and aligning.
100%.
And unfortunately, the program that runs the laser is just ancient and so slow, and they haven't released a new one. It's just really, really bad. And so, yeah, I think it's it probably takes me a very similar amount of time to when I was, you know, when Marcy was doing it by hand, when I was doing it by hand, and when we were making stencils and stuff to etch through.
No, yeah. Nice one, mate.
What a journey that was. Amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's cool space. We love it. We have a lot of fun here, and a lot of magic is made here.
Well, that's it. Once coronavirus is out of the way, we look forward to our invite.
Yeah, I'll wait for it, mate. I'm up for it.
Bring instruments. We'll have a party upstairs, and you know, have a nice jam. There's plenty of space for it.
And I'll show you how good I am on a skateboard.
Do it.
My boy's quite good on a skateboard. He taught himself. He's pretty good. He enjoys it.
Awesome.
But so to find out more about PanAmor, you've got the website. It's been running across the bottom. Check you out on there, and you're on all the social media handles and all that jazz.
And all of that.
Yeah. But mate, really chuffed that you could show us your journey, and also chuffed to be part of that journey as well. So
awesome, mate. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah, we love it, mate. Well, hang about because we've got Mr. Andi next, who's going to audibly entertain us with his delights. But, mate, seriously, Daryl, beautiful man, and big love to you and the family. But hang about, and we'll see you in a bit. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you, mate. That was wicked, wasn't it? Hey, say what? I reckon Meet the Maker is probably my favourite part of
it's nice to get that insight, isn't it? You know, these guys are kind of making all these instruments. It's nice to see where they're making them at.
Yeah. So it really sort of flukily, we managed to sort of meet the makers. So we had Pete.
We did.
His wood instruments, and Daryl with his metal instruments. Maybe what we should have got them in a room, and we could have got Pete with one of his hammered dulcimers, right? And then Daryl with like one of his hand pans as a shield and like a disc, and they could have battled to the death, like Hunger Games style. Oh God! See, I tell you, the lockdown's being bad. It's bringing. But right. So moving on, because it's quite a long show. But, you know, I've enjoyed it. Yeah. There's been no technical mistakes whatsoever to elongate it anymore. So with no further ado, let's bring on some people that we can cheer to our heart's content. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, can you raise the roof for Mr. Andi Steil? Right, brilliant. Right, okay, love you. And there's Lena Shorts. Love you, Lee.
Yeah.
Andi.
Nice.
Shall I start? I don't have headphones. I can't hear you.
Yeah, beautiful. Love you.
I'm starting.
This woman is a baby to sing. Oh, I love it, even though I sing. Lumen, there is a lumen, she is a double to sing. Over left in the world. There is a woman, she will. Triple Menschen du machst ist halt für diese Mann. Baby, this to the mouth, shut the wall. Baby, this to the wall, shut the baby, shut the baby, up and see him, look at them, see it up, and up and see it up, and so many salary when that is women.
Shaman, baby. Shumma, let me sing it no more better than you. La 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 la.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Just be no man has skin holding, receiving I'm here sitting. How many songs will she pass it? Give it is here to home. Oh, I broke it.
Amazing! Come on! Yes. Woo!
My next song is called The Echo Song. 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 The Echo Oh, there we again. Oh, there we again. Thank you. Thank you. The mixture. So now something different.
Oh, baby, some singing about your body. Oh, baby, some singing about your face. Oh, baby, some singing about your body, singing about your face. Oh, baby, some singing about the hangout. Oh, baby, some singing about you. Oh, baby, some singing about the hangout when we do meet again. Yeah. Oh, baby, some singing about the handpan. Oh, baby, some singing about the hang. Oh, baby, some singing about the handpan. Please stop this swing. Oh, baby, some singing about your love now. Oh, baby, some singing about the love. Oh, baby, some singing about the love now. Singing about your love. Oh, baby, hope we meet again this year.
Love it. Love you, mate.
Brilliant.
One more with the loopy.
Yeah, please. Yes, please.
Hopefully that works now. Wait.
Ring the alarm. 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 A champagne fitting. A champagne poodle, ring the alarm. A champagne poodle, ring the alarm. A champagne fitty, ring the alarm. A champagne poodle, ring the alarm.
A champagne sing, I ring the alarm, you hear some boom.
Ring the alarm. Wheat wine.
With some bitter. Wink down so long. A boom bang sing to win they say no. Hit On was a wind and down the wheat wine. In down the person down to meet the wine. On bound to cool him down the wheat wine. It's a sudden feeling shit of wheat.
Ring the alarm. 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 Ring the alarm.
Oh, stop acting. Thank you. Ring the alarm.
Come on! Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, everybody! Come on, raise that roof!
I love you. Love you. Love you.
Who votes for one more?
Oh, wait. Yes, sorry. There's one more.
I said, who votes for one more?
Yeah, one more. Yeah, one more.
Yeah!
Okay.
Come
My
on.
favorite, one of the favorites I started with meeting you guys the very first time. So I have to change the handpan now.
Okay.
Don't blame me. It's a hung now.
No, we won't blame you. Oh,
Don't blame
God.
me.
Marketa, you've got your microphone muted. There you go. Not anymore. Woo! Right.
Not anymore.
So,
machine.
brilliant. Do you know what? This is much better than my guru who helps me through my stressful times. But while Andy's doing that, I reckon we should all just take a moment to listen to my guru and take part in his emotional speaking. So if everyone just bears with us 1 second, and I'll pass you over to my guru. And if you'd like to follow his instruction, thank you.
Hi, today I'm going to be teaching you some breathing techniques to relieve stress. Take a deep breath in and out.
Right, perfect. Thank you very much. And over to you, Andy. Yeah. Woo!
Wait in the water. Wait in the water, children. Wait in the water. Wait in the water, children. If you get the no. I rehearsed this, but I forgot this. Jordan's water is chilly and cold. God's gonna trouble water, chills the body, but not the soul. God's gonna trouble water. Wait in the water. Wait in the water. In the water. Wait in the water. In the water. If you get there before I do, God's gonna trouble the water. Tell all my friends.
friends, I'm coming to. God's gonna drop all I did wait in the war took wait in the water. Children wait in the war took wait in the water. In this mood, special mood, I'm in this mood, baby. In this mood, special mood, I'm in this mood, baby. In this mood, special mood, I'm in this mood, baby.
Give it up, come on! Happy days!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you know what? I love it. I love it. I love this. I love Hangout. I love the Hangout Live. I love the fact that we all come together. I love the fact you made a mistake, Andy. I love the fact that I forgot to mute Lee and I could hear him laughing. I love it all. Andy, did you enjoy that? Oh, someone's microphone is playing up. Whose microphone is that? Someone's got their mic. I know what that is.
It's a Russian.
What is that? Who's that?
Someone's listening to YouTube maybe same time.
Yeah, someone's listening to YouTube at the same time. Whoever's listening to YouTube at the same time, stop it. You're ruining it for everyone else. But, really quickly, Andy, just let me really quick before we bring everyone else back together at the end. But Andy, brilliant. Thank you very much, mate. Absolutely love it. As always. Is that you? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. That was me.
Do you know what? I've never ever known you with hair, so that's amazing. Can you send me a copy of that photograph so I can?
Yes, of course.
Look at that! Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But while you were playing, my fling came out with this puppet because he saw it on your shirt, so he ran out with it. So yeah, oh, love it. Oh, mate. But no. Andy, as always, thank you very much for supporting us, and please check Andy. Always, mate, always, and go to Andy's website, follow him on social media and all that jazz. And Andy, thank you very much. So let's bring everyone back. Okay. So whoever was listening to YouTube, I hope you've stopped, you naughty little naughties. So there we go. So Hangout Live, February UK, lovely people. Thank you very much for everyone who's been involved. Put your hand up if you've enjoyed it. Excellent, perfect. Put your hand down if you feel that my technical wizardry was amazing. Yeah, I thought you would. No one would their hand up for that long, would they? But no, thank you very much, guys, for everyone being involved. And please, if you do get stressed, remember, breathe in deeply and yell as loud as you can. And it does make you feel a lot better. So please, everyone who's watching, can you check out all these beautiful people's social medias and their web pages and support them as much as you can, because during these dark times, they've made you smile. So we need to support them as well. So let's big it up for ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, please, the Hangout February UK Live crew.
Thank you, Rob and Kelly. We love you.
I love you all.
You're amazing.
No, shout it. Right. Right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a sec after. Love you. Thank you. Leah, love you. Thank you very much. Pete, love you. See you in a sec. Daryl, cheers for your tour. Andy, lovely music. Lee, thanks for giving me your up short pictures. Love you, mate. Catch you in a bit, dude. So, Mr. Hutchie.
Mr. Watkins, there it is.
Yeah, how are you? Yeah, it's all good, mate. Ah, I believe it could be your speaker that's playing. No, it's not. No, weird.
Me, mate.
That's not you, is it? Someone was though. Anyway, again, it just happened. So, next month we're on the 20th of March.
March, indeed. Yeah, that's it.
So we've got quite a cool, we've got action-packed session again on them. We've got Mr. Carlos Rodriguez is playing on the 20th. Louis Luders is playing, and Matt Calder is playing as well. So that's great. So they're all for the 20th of March. So please tune in if you can for that. Remember, enter the competition that we've got coming up. So that's what, a week's time, Kel, did you say?
Yep, next Saturday. So I've already posted it on our Facebook group.
Yep.
Can have a look at that one.
So you could do that, and most importantly, please support everyone that's been involved. And we hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe to the YouTube, like, share, all that jazz. I have no idea what it's all about, but apparently that's what you do with social media stuff. And mate, there's not much more to say apart from love you, Hutch.
That's it. I know. Let's have a quick. Is it? Quick hug.
Oh, Hutch, do you want a beer?
Oh God, I thought you'd never ask.
Do you want a Stella?
Oh, I'll have a Stella, mate. Yeah, of course.
There you go, mate. You got it.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
Hang on. That's come through.
That's amazing.
Cool.
You know, I love it. No, love it. But no, Hutchie, thank you very much for being a busy mate, and yeah, it's been good fun. It's been a long one. It's been a long one, this one, but you know,
yeah, another long one.
We hope everyone's enjoyed it. So we're going to play out with Lara's theme tune, which I perfectly pre-recorded beforehand. So love to you, Hutchie. Love to everyone who's watching, and we'll see you next month.
Yep.
See you later. Bye. Seamless.